Goals. Types of goals. Goals are things you want. They may seem incidental, but your goals are one of your defining characteristics, along with your capabilities. Goals are not simple. There are terminal goals, instrumental goals, non-goals, and anti-goals. A terminal goal is whatever you ultimately want. An instrumental goal is something that helps you get what you want. For example, money. We don't usually want money itself. We want what we can get with the money. Non-goals are all of the infinite things you could want but don't, including all of the things that could help you get the things you don't want. If you watch a car commercial when you don't want to buy a car, that does not advance your goals. It is a waste of time. Anti-goals prevent or obstruct your instrumental or terminal goals. If I want my flag to be on a hill, taking my flag off of the hill or leaving the hill are anti-goals. Convergence. Instrumental goals have another quality, convergence. A convergent instrumental goal is something useful towards achieving many other goals. No matter what terminal goal you pursue, you must continue to exist to pursue it. Staying alive is a universal convergent instrumental goal. An almost universal convergent instrumental goal is gaining resources, because more resources help you to achieve almost any goal. Another convergent instrumental goal is getting a university degree. If you want money, the most popular method to get money is a job. To get a job, you probably need a university degree. There are jobs you can get without a degree, but most employers today expect candidates to have a degree and filter candidates on that basis. Many parents and advisors encourage young people to get a university degree no matter what they want to do. Getting a degree is a convergent goal because it helps you to achieve many other goals in life. But it is not as convergent as staying alive. Many people find work without a university degree, but nobody finds work after death. An example of a non-convergent instrumental goal is taking the bar exam. People who pursue a variety of goals have no need to take the bar exam. The bar exam is only an instrumental goal for people who want to become lawyers, so it is non-convergent. Goals can even be divergent. For example, Peter Thiel argues in 0 to 1 that competition is for suckers. If you want to earn a lot of money, don't do the same things that everyone else is doing. The effective altruists agree with Thiel. They say to find something neglected and valuable and do that. This is a divergent goal. Convergence isn't a useless abstraction. Agents compete to achieve their goals. Some goals are compatible. You can do what you want, while I do what I want. No conflict. Some goals are incompatible or mutually exclusive. One goal is an anti-goal of the other. Either I can be president, or you can be the president, but not both. When goals conflict, agents compete, and whether you achieve your goals or not depends on whether you win or lose. How do you win? By knowing better how to achieve your goals and prevent your opponent from achieving their goals. You can find out what their goals are through several methods, but a universal method is finding their convergent instrumental goals. How do you prevent your opponent from achieving their convergent goals? You pursue the anti-goals. If they need money, you try to bankrupt them. Then you can win the competition, achieve your goals, and be the better agent. Terminal goals. Terminal goals are the things you personally value, your values, and different agents can simply value different things. Some people like poetry, some people don't. There is no reason to convince someone to adopt or reject a terminal goal. It's whatever moves them. Different terminal goals make people feel alien to each other. It's hard to intuit, probably due to the like-mind fallacy. Humans have typical human terminal goals: to be financially secure, gain the respect of a community, contribute to humanity, raise children. Agents can have any terminal goal. The poetry liker will pursue poetry. The prose liker will pursue prose. And there's no basis to convince either of them that they are wrong to value what they value. Agents can have non-human terminal goals. They can want things that make no sense to us or are hostile to us, and they will never have any reason to come around and agree with human values. I want what I want. You want what you want. Expecting you to want what I want is wishful thinking. You can't have your cake and eat it too. To me, this saying means that you are forced to choose between eating your piece of cake and then not having it anymore, or keeping your piece of cake but never eating it. This saying is a good example of confusing instrumental with terminal goals. Never confuse your instrumental goals with your terminal goals. If you can exchange or sacrifice an instrumental goal to achieve a terminal goal, that is success. If you are considering whether to spend something precious, your confidence of getting your terminal goal must be high. Exchange is the proper use of an instrumental goal. For example, consider cake again. Your goal might be to eat some cake. To eat cake, you have an instrumental goal to get cake. Once you achieve your instrumental goal to get cake, enjoy your instrumental success, but always proceed to eat the cake. It is painful to lose the cake, but you cannot keep it. Cake's only function is to be eaten, and your terminal goal is to eat it. Preserving your terminal goals is a universal convergent instrumental goal of agents. One way to get someone to stop pursuing poetry is to convince them that poetry is not worth pursuing, destroying their goal. If the poetry liker allowed you to convince them, then they would cease to like poetry, and the poetry liker would fail to achieve their current poetic goal. People fail at fundamentals. They often don't know what they want or how to get it. What you want is central to who you are. It is essential to increase your awareness of what you want. For me, my terminal goal is to contribute to humanity, and my instrumental goal here is to increase your awareness of how to better succeed. If you don't, the consequence is that you will most likely squander your opportunities and fail to achieve your goals. Knowing your terminal goals can help you discover your instrumental goals and protect against your anti-goals. Whoever attempts to tamper with your terminal goals is your enemy. Know yourself and know your enemy. You can win 100 battles.